You know what nobody is talking about? The Braves did not lose Acuña on a diving catch. Not on a stolen base. Not sliding into second. They lost him running out a routine ground ball. A play so boring, it does not even make the highlight reel.
And honestly, when I first saw that clip, I almost scrolled past it too. No collision, no drama, just a guy jogging to first and then stopping. But something felt off.
Because before that ground ball, Acuña was already running at 28.1 feet per second. Not the 29.8 that made pitchers lose sleep in 2023.
Already reduced. Already compromised. His body did not suddenly break. It had been sending signals for weeks. We just were not paying attention.
Why does 1.7 feet per second, roughly the length of an A4 sheet of paper, destroy an entire lineup? The answer is stranger than you think. And I need you to understand this mechanism before we talk about anything else. Here's a concept I want you to remember, because I think about it every time I watch Acuña on base, the Acuña Tax.
When Acuña stood on first base running at 29.8 feet per second, the opposing pitcher's brain split in two. Half focused on the batter, half watching the guy about to disappear from first base. That panic forced one decision: throw fastballs in the zone. Because a breaking ball in the dirt risks a passed ball, and a passed ball with Acuña running means a free base. Matt Olson and Austin Riley, hitting right behind him, were feasting on terrified pitchers every single night. At 28.1, the pitcher glances at first base, does the math, and decides, I can throw the slider. The tax is lifted. The buffet is closed.
You want proof the tax is real? Look at May 5th, first full game without him. Braves lineup hit .257 with runners on base. Sounds okay. Until you realize they went 0 for 3 with RISP.
The runs they did score? Solo home runs. Isolated. Disconnected. That is not a slump. That is a lineup that lost its multiplier.
But here's the part that genuinely surprised me. The guy replacing Acuña is not a star. And the $100 million in his contract is actually one of the most lopsided deals in professional sports history. Let us talk money, because this context changes everything. In 2019, Acuña was only 21 when he signed an 8-year, $100 million deal with Atlanta. This year, he earned $17 million. Sounds like a lot, until you realize analysts project he would command $250 million or more on the open market today. Juan Soto just signed for $40 million per year.
The kid signed his life away at 21, giving Atlanta the best years of his career at a discount. Now his body is breaking down on a routine play. There's something uncomfortable about that math. Replacing Acuña with Azucar is like replacing a Ferrari with a reliable sedan. Azucar's first 2 games? 0 for 2. No hits. Meanwhile, the guy he is replacing had 7 stolen bases in 34 games this season. The sedan showed up, and the parking lot definitely noticed.
But here's what I cannot stop thinking about. What happens when Acuña comes back and he is still just 28.1? There are 3 scenarios, and one of them genuinely worries me. Right now, the Braves sit at 25-10. Best record in all of baseball, best run differential in the league. They have been waiting 3 years to be here, and they chose this exact moment to lose their engine. Grade 1 hamstring strain. Recovery, 10 days minimum. 2 to 3 weeks realistic. Every day he is out. 29 other teams are quietly learning how to pitch to Olson and Riley without looking over their shoulder.
May 3rd, they crushed Colorado 11-6. May 4th, they collapsed against Seattle 4-5. May 5th, they survived 3-2, but the offense posted just a .188 average. They won on pitching, not on chaos. When Acuña comes back, 3 things can happen. Best case, he returns at 29.8. Most likely, he returns at 85%, the tax only partially returns. Worst case, the hamstring lingers. Speed stays at 28.1, and the league has already learned the blueprint.
The question was never, when does ACUA come back? The question is, what comes back with him? Because Statcast does not care about 25 wins. It only measures what is happening today.